White powder, baby, white powder. It conjures up images of many different things. When you like to snow ski in the winter in Colorado, where my daughter lives, white powder is a beautiful thing. And then if you are a bodybuilder, white powder, oh my goodness, glutamine, arginine, carnitine, lysine, biotin, so many different white powders that you can put in your body to help your muscles rebuild after a good workout. Then if you are a chef or a pastry chef, you can use white powder, sugar, and baking. But then if you're a security guard and you work for TSA and you are expecting the worst out of humanity, you could assume that white powder is cocaine or methamphetamine. And every time you see white powder going through a checkpoint or a video surveillance camera or a metal detector or so forth, x-ray machine, you could say, oh my God, they must have cocaine. And I have traveled to 90 nations, and sometimes I have white powder with me. And people have a hard time with that, and they want to check my luggage and my baggage. But I've noticed it's mostly the United States more than other countries, in Taiwan and China and oftentimes the Middle East, Asia. People don't really seem to really care. I don't have to take off my belt or my shoes or everything else under the sun. So I appreciate the United States taking care of our people and keeping drugs away or at bay, although we've now legalized marijuana and so many other things. And now the drug dealers or the medical doctors who are legalized drug dealers pushing prescription drugs and making people addicted to painkillers and many other harmful substances. But nonetheless, the purpose of this message, which you're probably wondering by now, white powder, why is that important? Well, the Bible says in Psalms 19, verse 12 and 13, who can understand his errors? Cleanse me from my secret faults, O God. Keep back your servant from presumptuous sins and let them not have dominion over me. And then I'll be upright and innocent from the great transgression. So the great transgression ultimately is not suicide or murder. It's surprisingly the sin of presumption. To assume things about people, judge by appearance when you're actually inaccurate and completely wrong and erroneous, but to judge by appearance, to judge the book by the cover, so to say. So it's important to judge righteous judgment and give people time and place and space to reveal over time who they really are by their words and their actions and their behavior, rather than you trying to prematurely size them up based upon outward appearances and what you think to be true when you've not taken the time to get to know them. So the sin of presumption, the Bible says in Psalms 19, verse 13, is the great transgression. So beware of the virus of fear. Beware of the accuser, of being the accuser of the brethren, because the Bible talks about the devil himself is the accuser of the brethren. He likes to dwell on false accusations and presumptions and belittling and condemning humanity. But only sin can ultimately separate us from God. And you don't get to play God because you're not the judge of the living and the dead. Jesus Christ alone is that. He is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And he is the one to whom we must give an account for our souls. So therefore, when he preached the Sermon at the Mount, the Beatitudes, he said to be merciful, be kind, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. We're all going to need it. So exercise that and show some to others. And you'll be blessed, my friend, as you do. And may God bless you.